This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I love you guys so much. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we got EBE Bandz was found today, and 2 people have been charged. Then we got Cardi B was nominated. Well, she won Writer of the Year. Writer of the Year. Then we got Bow Wow up to Bow Wow things. And then we got some other stuff at the end. Let's get into this Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, positive day going into the weekend. And I hope you guys relax this weekend. I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much for watching me here. Okay, so EBE Bandz. 2 men have been charged. They found him. It's been about, a month? 2 men have been charged in connection to this. His name, he went missing last month, and they were investigating suspicious activity because, there was like a big mess in his house, like somebody robbed it, but they didn't take anything, and he was missing. So they have been looking for him, and they located the crime scene on the 20th. And he was found in Winnebago County. Okay, so unincorporated Winnebago County with no details released. 2 arrests have been made. One guy was 22. The other guy was 22. Who knows why they did it? Who knows? And they're also looking for other people of interest. I remember there were so many allegations that he's in the trunk and all this other stuff, and nobody knew what happened to him. Well, it's sad, I mean, hopefully we get some details on this, so we'll have to see what happened. But anyways, then next we got Cardi B, Writer of the Year, even though she's been exposed for not writing multiple times. It's crazy. I mean, let's just recap this. Well, Party is the one that writes all of her stuff, right? Funk Flex has expressed this distaste. Nicki Minaj has. Everybody has. She's even reacted to it. You think I'm mad? Number 1 on iTunes. Number said this is past. Me and Partisan paid while we sleep, achieving stuff. And you're mad at me, or you mad at your life? Then, she'd go on to say, so many people try to discredit me, but songwriters? Yeah, that's right, Cardi B. I'm so thankful for the nominations and people who be on. I always give credit to Kodak for the Bodak Yellow, Then, of course, Nicki at one point said, I'll pay you to take a lie detector test on Queen Radio because she talked about her not writing. You won't. I must admit you're a convincing liar. You looked me dead in my face and said, told you not to do the no flags video because I was dissing you. Oh, you looked me in my face and said, told your man not to do the no flags video because I was dissing you. London on the Truck got the same call. Okay. Well, Cardi B got ASCAP Songwriter of the Year. Bartier, Cardi, Be Careful, Bodak Yellow. I mean, you're giving her credit for... You're giving her credit for things she didn't write. It doesn't make sense. I'm not mad about it. It's just this just doesn't even make sense. If anything, the writer should be winning it. Or maybe they just look at her as a corporation and they're honoring the corporation. Because Cardi B is a corporate. Every artist is incorporated. At least they should be. So she reacted to somebody. She's always reacting to something. She's reacting to people talking about the charges in her case today. So here's her latest rant. It says, this is obviously to some woman that came at her. You wrinkled fake tan B. You don't profit on talking about white celebrities. So why go out of your way to report on people in the urban culture? First of all, that's racist. We should be colorblind, okay? If Eminem does something messed up, I'm going to talk about that. It's not a color thing. It's just part of the culture, and we should all be lucky that everyone partakes in hip hop because everybody makes money with hip hop now. Everybody, and if everybody didn't partake in the hip hop culture, there'd be no money here. Mountain Dew and everybody wouldn't be giving Cardi B deals and all this stuff. So she needs to calm down, okay? And even make up stuff. It's crazy how 2 months ago, my publicist had to go out of her way to prove you guys that I had surgery because you insisted I was pregnant and you were going to report it because a reliable source claimed to tell you. I never did jail time. I don't have a criminal record, but they want to drag this case because they want fame and they want press. Waste people tax money on BS case, a misdemeanor case. I don't understand how I've been to court 6 times for a misdemeanor, and now you're trying to upgrade to a felony. You should have taken the deal, right? Because now they upgraded it to a felony. The lowest of the low. I refuse to agree to your terms. The prosecutors are in meetings talking about she hangs with gang members. But my clean ass, we don't talk about my clean ass record. Talk about the private donations I gave to my banks. Come on, man. You can still be a P. First of all, donations are tax write-offs. Never throw that in anybody's face. When you're making millions of dollars, you better be donating some money. Otherwise, you will be paying through. Why do you think Bill Gates and them have foundations and Warren Buffett have foundations set up just to donate money? It's to avoid tax. Because you're either going to give it to Uncle Sam or you're going to donate it. Okay? Let's just start. How I got keys for Brooklyn. Keys to, I don't know. She got the key to the Brooklyn or something. I don't know. Anyways. Giving you white people. See, once you start talking about that, it's like you're racist, man. Racism goes both ways. You might not agree when you're listening to it, but it does, okay? I believe in being colorblind. I've always believed in that. You judge people on people, okay? But people want to, like her, she's bringing up the race card because that's her defense. She's famous. She has to understand she's famous, man. And your people are going to come for you. You got to learn to put your blinders on, otherwise you're going to implode. And I'm going to be honest, Megan Thee Stallion's coming for her right now. Hard. Then let's get off of that. We got Shad Moss. He's back up to his old tricks, guys. He might have smashed his own G-Wagon window. Look, he faked. I saw this on the blog. I had to report on it. Who does this? Okay, you Photoshop your picture to make it look like you got abs. Girls do that. You're the guy, bro. Just go at the gym or something if it concerns you that much. Then he said, really, this is what you do? Pull up to my place of business and bust my windows out? Well, you should have cameras out there, first of all. Second of all, you might have busted your own window that's how desperate people are for Instagram posts now. They might bust their own windows out just to post about it. I saw NLE Chopper. He beat up the walls in his house. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if you guys saw that video. He's showing his broken hand. I don't know. Then Bow Wow, he has that show on We. It's called Growing Up Hip Hop in Atlanta or whatever. So Waka's mom's talking about the time, when he approached his girlfriend in the elevator. She said, this was aggressive. This was way too aggressive. And this is how you know that someone's a little bit off. Instead of just listening to her, he kept explaining himself and not admitting, hey, that was a little aggressive. I shouldn't have done it like that, right? And he ended up getting beat up. He approached her like that and she beat him up. And I think he probably beat her. He probably hit her a little bit, but it didn't show any bruises. She messed his up. And so he came at her aggressive in the elevator. Waka's mom was like, hey, at least admit this. This was wrong. She might have done something, and you knew you were getting a relationship with. But he kept down. See, people that over-talk you and don't let you talk, that's a different kind of person, man. Bow Wow is just all the way lost, man. This guy is successful. I don't get why he's so lost in the sauce, man. Anyways, so that's what's going on today. Rest in peace to EBE Bandz and anybody who, cared about him and everything. I'm sorry for your loss. That's really sad that it ended like that. And I wonder what happened. You know, like now we're curious. A little fun fact in the end: Biggie's one-room shack that he rapped about back in the day now costs $4,000 a month. The prices in New York are crazy. I'm so glad I do not live in the city anymore. Wow, the prices in New York are just ridiculous. My brother spends, I think he spends, how much is his rent now? $3,000 a month for a one bedroom. That's crazy. I used to pay $2,000 a month in New York, and I thought that was crazy. I was paying like $2,100. Now it's $3,000. That's crazy. Atlanta's even getting crazy. North Carolina's getting crazy. Like Charlotte area. Where else did I see crazy pricing? Texas is always pretty affordable. California is wild. Wow. It's like you gotta make a certain amount of money now, or you gotta have like 10 roommates with one bedroom, or just finally save up enough money to get a house, because you do get more square footage for your per month, so that's the only positive side to it. You could lose money in a house, it's possible, so you gotta really shop around. Some people be really trying to charge more than their house is worth. So anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll check you on the next video.